Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's June the 10th, 2022. We're going to talk about Intel today, and I'm going to show you why this stock is not, and I repeat, it is not undervalued, meaning price is still going to go down in Intel. Welcome everyone to the channel. Before I talk about that, welcome. I do this. This is what I do. I do price prediction without the confusion. I come through and I look at price charts. That's it. You don't need nothing else to try to determine what the market is going to do for these stocks. Just simply look at what people are doing with their own money. You guys can see I did a price prediction for Intel on April the 18th. Here it is today. Market has completely gone down to where I was looking for it to go. So I'm going to come in and update you all as to what I'm seeing going forward in the market for Intel. Before I get started, you all appreciate my videos, my content. As always, I want you all to come on board, join the community, hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe to the channel, tap that bell notification as well, because I want you all to be one of the first ones to know where I'm looking at the price going for these stocks. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. You guys can see it. If you guys haven't seen my last video in Intel, go back and listen to it. Go back and look at it. It's still available, just to show you all that you can do this without the confusion. I do this, right? I do this consistently, showing you all how you can be consistently profitable without all the noise. Go back and listen to the video if you want to. April the 18th. Now, you guys can see it 12%, but we're together the market now. We will have a profitability of around 13.33%. All right, cool, done, over. Now, let's see why Intel is undervalued, right? Don't be tricked. Don't be fooled into looking at what these other YouTubers are trying to get you all to see, or a lot of these finance channels, mainstream media, financial channels, whatever. Always verify what they're saying with the price chart, period. If you believe, or if you'd like to follow somebody and they're telling you that they're looking for a price to go up, come by and verify it off the chart. Okay, that's one thing that you cannot lie about. You cannot lie about how people move with their money. You can tell if people are really bullish, if they're looking for prices to go up, or if they're looking for price to go down, because they act, they sell. If people are really trying to get out their positions, you'll see it on the price chart, because the price will fall. If people are really bullish about a stock, guess what? They'll put money into that stock, keeping the price elevated. It's just that simple. Right now, you can tell that mostly everyone who is interested in Intel is trying to get up off their position. They're trying to sell. They're doing more selling than the market doing buying, right? And another thing is that we've noticed Intel break 4250 to the downside. That is massively bearish. Why do I say that? Well, think about it, right? This area that I already identified, we wanted to see the buyers show up. We wanted them to take real money and buy the market in Intel at $43.65 to keep the market up. Did they do it? No, they didn't. The next level, yes, would have been $42.50, right? That would have been the next level. Did they do that? No, they did not. They didn't do it. So we should not be buyers in the market in Intel. This is how we know that the price in Intel is not undervalued, meaning that people are not trying to buy the stock up there. They're not. And we've held this area in Intel since 2017. 2017, that's been 4 years. 4 years. The market in Intel has been trading above that level. Look at that. All of that business, all of those trades, all of those investments, 4 years worth is now gone. Gone. We should not be looking for price in Intel to go up right now. So 4250 is massively important for us. We now understand price won't go up until the buyers take out 4250 to the upside. They got to at least achieve that before we say the market is looking to go up. Now, the next biggest hurdle for the buyers is going to be this trend line. Okay, now we need to see Intel buyers come in and confirm this trend. Now, this trend goes all the way back to 2009. The market in Intel has been in an upward trend since 2009. We need to see the market confirm this trend like it did in 2012, 2013. It confirmed this trend in 2015. Now we need to confirm it again in 2022. We need to see it. If we do, then guess what? We need to pounce on this stock right there. I've already circled it for you all. That's where we need to buy Intel, right there. Now, if the market doesn't look like it's going to grab that, if it doesn't look like buyers are going to hold the trend there, then guess what? You don't want to buy it either. We need to continue to play some weakness to the downside in Intel. Now, let's look at this on a weekly, okay? Because I'm here to tell you that yes, I'm looking for price at least to go down to this trend line already. And I'm looking at this from a weekly perspective. Look at this weekly price bar right here. Look at that. So can we see price in Intel come down to this trend line? Most definitely. Now, it's not that far. Okay, what is that? Probably about 3%. We're seeing the market right there around 3%, 3.5%. That's it right there. Now that's from a weekly perspective. Look at Intel on the monthly. Okay, look at that on the monthly. We have what, 20 days and 5 hours left, so I'm not really dependent off this. But if we look the way that we look in the next 20 days, hey, in the next month, I'm not looking for a price in Intel to hold that line at all. I'll be one of the first ones to tell you. But we got 20 days, so anything can happen over the next 20 days. I just want to put that on your radar though. Okay. So now, I'm looking for price to go down. I'm looking for at least to come down to this overall trend, just like it did previously on the other years. So that's definitely going to be one of my first price targets. Okay. Now, we're going to continue to look for Intel to go down. Okay. We are. That first price target is anywhere alongside this ascending line. Like I said, it's around 3.5%. It brings us around $38, $38.15, give or take. Be prepared for that. You might want to come in and nibble off the market Intel there. And then my second level is going to be down here towards 35. That gives us 11.5%. Okay. Now this 11.5%, this price target I'm looking at around 35 will happen maybe over the next month or so. Okay. Give the market at least a month for us to see that. And then secondly, we need to see the market break this trend. If we don't ever break this trend, then $35 is not going to happen. I understand that. So I want you all to understand that as well. But just keep a lookout on that. My two price targets are right there around $35 is my second price target. My first one was up here around 38. Okay. Which was around 3.5%. So there it is. I'm done. It's your turn. Go ahead and let me know what is your price prediction in the market for Intel. And I'm showing you why the price, where the price currently is in Intel, that it is not undervalued. It has lower to go. Okay. So let me bring all of this in a little bit closer so we can keep our eyes open on the price. Let me bring this in closer as well. So I want us to follow the market from that perspective, okay? There it is. I'm done. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and let the community know what is your expectations going forward into the market for Intel. All right. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.